Hey guys, Stephen, your CTO with rConfig, back with you for another video. This time we're doing something a little bit different. We're expecting to release version 7 professional maybe around the start of November. It's now mid-October. Where the development team are really hard at work on it, but I just wanted to get a teaser video out and show off a couple of things because they're really, really cool. Um, I'm going to show off two things today really quick. The first one is the new dark mode, which I think is totally awesome. So, let's have a look at that right now. So you can see on the login screen here, it's quite a bit different from the previous login screen. And there's a little bit of depth and context to it. So if I get logged in here, let's have a quick look at that. And you can see the dashboard, similar kind of layout. Don't know if we're going to make too many changes right there in the next couple of weeks, but I expect we will make a couple of minor tweaks. But the dark mode, it's much more contextual, has quite a few layers to it. And the version 6, the latest uh, dark mode in version 6, it's quite flat, right? So it doesn't have that kind of depth perception. So we really like the new dark mode in the new version 7. There's light mode, kind of the same as before, but the dark mode is quite a bit different. So I just think it's really, really cool. For those that do like dark mode, and I think that's many of us these days. The other thing I wanted to show off, a feature all of you have been asking for a long time, really important enterprise feature is role-based access control. So we've got a new menu here in settings called roles. And if we go into roles, we've got a table here of roles, right? Now we expect the roles feature will ship with kind of three stock roles: admin, user, and guest. We're undecided. We're still a few weeks away from locking in many of these decisions, but we'll see. And in here, you can create new roles and get very, very granular in permission. So I'm going to demo that in 1 second. Except to say, that this is a really important feature that many of you have been asking for a long time. So, and also this is our development environment. So if anything breaks during the demo, you will have it fixed before production. Okay, so all right, let's create a new role. Let's call it dev test role. Let's just say it doesn't matter. Description, dev test role, and it's active. So you expect you'll be able to disable roles for troubleshooting or whatever purposes. So let's leave this active. Now, what you're looking at in this table is the granularity I was mentioning a moment ago. So all of these on the left-hand side are your kind of entities or database tables that you can assign granular roles to. So let's say, for example, in this dev test role, we want to give the users that are assigned to this role perhaps view, create, and read, but not update and delete. So we're doing that, okay? Maybe the same with command, but maybe for credentials, well, it's not maybe not a good idea. Maybe you see ELC definitions, we want to give them everything, let's say, right? So you can see the level of granularity you can get to in terms of role creation and permissions and policies and everything, okay, across the entire application. So it's really cool. So I'm going to save this. Okay, so we now have a new dev test role. And I'm gonna go over to users and I'm gonna assign Mike to that user, to that role. Okay. Now, obviously, I just need to update his password when I'm updating his settings. So I just copied his email address into the path. Please don't do that. Okay, that's not good practice. So we've got one here called dev test role. Save that. That's fine. And what we'll do then is we're going to log out. We're going to log back in as Mike. And okay, so we get an error right off the bat. Now we're going to tidy some of this up so it's not so much garbage on the screen. But you did see there Mike wasn't authorized, right? The reason he wasn't authorized in the dashboard is because we didn't give him permissions to view backup information. And there's backup information. There's a query to a backup entity from the dashboard, right? So he will get that error. So when this is finally released, you're going to have to play with it a little bit to make sure that the experience is good for some of your users. Maybe you don't want them to see backup information, in which case they will see those errors. Maybe we'll introduce it where the view is actually removed so they'll never get that error. So we have a bit more work to do, right? But let's go over to categories real quick. So as you can see, Mike did not get an error when opening the categories page, so he can view and read categories. Can he create one? New cat. Let's just say new cat. What is new category? Save. Okay, Mike can create a category. Can he edit that category. New cat2, save. Mike got a notification saying it was edited, but it actually wasn't. Feel like there's a tiny bug there. He should have gotten an error saying you're not authorized. I'll check that one out after the video. Let's go ahead and delete. And now we can see Mike's unauthorized. He cannot delete the category. So that's the same experience we should have gotten for the edit, but guys, it's work in progress. Okay, so look, I just wanted to tease those two things out there. And of course, because Mike's logged in, he can't view roles, Mike can't view users, Mike can't view settings, for example. So there's lots of errors there. Lots of things Mike cannot do. If I log back out and log back in as admin and go to settings and roles, and I've got full access again. So uh, we'll do a couple of more teaser videos. We've got some amazing features coming up in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and very excited about what version 7 is going to bring all of our customers in the next few weeks. So see you soon.